Hey guys, Peyton Snake back here again, and this is my February 27th DVD and Blu-ray update. I got 8 movies here. I got 5 Blu-rays and 3 DVDs, and I got some good stuff here. So let's get started, shall we? The first one I got was Annabelle on Blu-ray here. I got this at Walmart for $24.96. This is basically supposed to be the prequel to The Conjuring, which I really meant to go see this in theaters, but I never did. And I watched it like I think it was last night. Yeah, I think it was. And I mean, it was alright and everything, but it sort of didn't have anything to do with the doll. And Cool Duder, the guy I watch all the time, he said it wasn't all that good, and I kind of agree with him, because it kind of really wasn't. But I mean, it was alright and everything, just didn't have anything to do with the doll, I guess so. But the movie, The Conjuring, that is a good movie. I really kind of like that one, and they are making a sequel to The Conjuring, which is called The Conjuring 2, obviously. But, this one, which is basically about, I think it was a husband and wife. They get married. They have their own house, and, her husband ends up buying her this Annabelle doll, and the husband, one night, he hears some noises at the next door neighbor's house, and turns out he hears someone getting murdered next door, and turns out it was this girl named Annabelle, and who did the murders, and they tried to arrest her, but they couldn't find her, and I think they did find her, but she was dead in the baby's bedroom, because the woman was pregnant. She was going to have a baby, and her blood apparently gets into the Annabelle doll, and things start going on with the Annabelle doll. But like I said, I mean, it wasn't a bad film. I mean, it's worth watching, though. Well, it really was. So the next one I got was The Intruders on DVD. Got this at Walmart for $15.96. And I really, really, really love this one. Because, well, it has Miranda Cosgrove in it. She's one of my favorite actresses. She, you know, the one from, but, it has Austin Butler in it, which I believe he was also a Nickelodeon actor. I don't know. I think I am right, because which he's the one who played. He played on season 4 of Zoe 101. He played as James, the one that Zoe, I think, was dating after Chase moved to the British college. But this movie was very, very good. And I didn't even know Miranda Cosgrove was in it, because I just got it because I was on blu-ray.com and it said The Intruders. I just got it because of the title. And I didn't recognize Miranda Cosgrove in this, but she did good in a horror film. And this was her first horror film that she was in. Because, like, ever since that last episode of iCarly, I hadn't even heard anything about any other movies. I hadn't heard any of her concerts or anything since that last episode. I wanted to know where she was. I mean, I don't know if she quit or what. I mean, but apparently she didn't quit, 'cause she's in this. But, what this movie's basically about, it's basically about, her and her father, and they basically move into this new house, and turns out there's some secrets about the house, that there has been a woman that completely disappeared. There was a woman that was living in the house that disappeared, and and she thinks that a neighbor across the street is the one responsible for her disappearance, and weird things are just going on. She's hearing noises in the house, and it's basically hard to explain. It was basically like Disturbia, that movie with Shia LaBeouf in it, which Disturbia was one of my favorites as well. But think of it as more like Disturbia, because there was some. This was a pretty good movie. I really enjoyed it. Definitely worth watching. Definitely hope you guys check that out. Alright, the next one I got was CUJO on Blu-ray. I don't remember how much I got this for. I got it off of Amazon. And this is a Stephen King film, and one of his most cool classics ever, which I remember watching this as a little kid, and because I used to watch horror film. I watched horror films a lot when I was like 2, maybe 3 years old at the time. And I wasn't even scared at all. I watched this, Child's Play. I can't remember what else I watched. I don't know. There was like a lot of weird stuff I would watch as a kid, but this one, whenever I want to watch it, it just makes me want to cry for some reason. Because like it basically has to do with a dog named CUJO. This what kind of dog is it? Let me see. Saint Bernard. He basically, well, in the beginning, what happens is there's this rabbit. He starts chasing this rabbit, and it goes into this hole. And CUJO is just barking, and he puts his head into that hole, and he starts barking. And there's lots of bats in there, and a bat apparently bites him in the nose, and CUJO becomes rabid, and he just starts killing people, and a mother and a boy, they're having car troubles, and they're going to the repair shop, but the repair shop guy is CUJO's owner, which CUJO already killed, and now basically CUJO's trying to get the mother and the kid from the car, and now like they're basically fucked because the car doesn't work, and now they're trying to do everything they can to survive, basically. And the fact that this really makes me want to cry is because we got a dog who got rabies, and it was a good dog that everyone loved. And it had to die because it couldn't control itself. I don't know. It's sad, but it's a very good movie. We'll enjoy it. Okay. The next one I got was the Blair Witch Project on Blu-ray. Also got this on Amazon. Don't remember the price, but and this is a found footage film, and you know, I could never ever this movie always confused me for some reason. It was always the ending that confused me, the ending of this, and it does confuse my papa too. It does not. My mom's not confused about it because we were watching this earlier, and she told me this tonight. You got to really, really, really pay attention to the movie. Just really pay attention. But what it's basically about is a group of these college kids. They're making a video, or a school video about basically about the Blair Witch, like a documentary type film. And they go camping into the woods, trying to find the Blair Witch, and they basically get lost. And it's really hard to say it without spoiling it and all. But like I say, you just gotta really pay attention to understand this movie. And they do have the second one. They don't have it on Blu-ray though, for some reason. And I heard that the second one was really stupid, and I watched half of it on demand, but I didn't get to finish it. But it was sort of stupid so far, but I don't know. But it was so far, because like the second one was not a found footage film. It was just made into a full length film, basically. And also, the YouTuber Wasting Money 1, he said, well, he has this on Blu-ray. He said that the transfer of this on Blu-ray is not good. And dude, I just watched half of this just now. Well, not just now, before doing the video. And dude, looks pretty amazing on Blu-ray. So, intentionally, it's not your Blu-ray. Intentionally, I think it's because you got a crappy TV. So, I don't know. But there was nothing really wrong with some Blu-ray. It looked pretty good. So, it wasn't. So, the visual effects weren't crappy. So, I don't know. He must have a crappy computer or TV or something. But, and hopefully, they're thinking about doing the third one, and I will watch that one, yes. Alright, so the next one I got was Zombie Diaries 2, World of the Dead on Blu-ray. Got this at Dollar General for $4.95. Hadn't watched it yet, so I don't know if it's any good. But this is also a found footage film, and I never seen the first one, so I really don't know if that's any good. I don't know if this is any good either, so so I have not yet gotten the first Zombie Diaries, but this just seems like one of the worst movies I ever heard it's going to be because of the rating on here. It has violence and gore, a rape, language, some sexual content, and brief nudity. Probably one of the baddest found footage films, huh? But it's supposed to be a British film because it says British, and there's like a tower right there for that would be in London or England, UK. Yeah. Alright. The next one I got was A Perfect Getaway on Blu-ray. Also got this at Dollar General. I got it for $5.95. Which you also... It includes the theatrical version and the unrated director's cut. So, I never seen this. I hadn't watched it yet, so I don't know if it's really any good. I watched Cool Duder's review on this with him and MJ. He had a friend named MJ. I don't even think he hangs out with him anymore. But this was like one of his older videos. he reviewed this and the movie The Collector, which The Collector was one of my favorite horror films. But and the movie A Perfect Getaway, it just, I don't know, the name at first, it kind of sounded like some sort of romantic comedy film, but as when it was on TV and when I saw what it was a horror film, I'm like, oh, I guess it's not a comedy. But it looked pretty interesting, and I was going to get it on Amazon, but there is no reason to now because I got this one for a cheaper price. So, yeah. But like I said, I hadn't seen it, so I don't know. The next one I got was Chain Letter on DVD. I got this at Dollar General for $1.25, or $1.25, which I saw this on demand, on demand, and this one I actually kind of liked because like it basically had, it was sort of like the I Know What You Did Last Summer movie. And what it was basically about, it was sort of basically, it was about this chain letter that people would get, like, I forgot what the chain letter said, but I think it went like if you deleted the chain letter, or if you deny it or something, there's this killer with like a white cloak on his head. He comes out and kills you with a chain, basically. I think that's how it went. I remember kind of enjoying this one. It was kind of cool. Alright, and the last one I got was A Scanner Darkly on DVD here. Also got this at Dollar General for $1.25, which this is an animated film, and really, I watched this tonight, and I really kind of liked it. Thing was, I didn't know that they had it on Blu-ray, so yes, I'm gonna update this to Blu-ray whenever I find it on Blu-ray. And it's basically, and the animation was very good. It just looked like it would be like really freaking good on Blu-ray, really. It was basically, well, it's kind of hard to explain. It just had sort of like the South Park humor type kind of humor thing, if you know what I mean. It's just basically about these, I think, like, detectives or cops. They're basically stalking these three drug addicts who it was really hard. It's really hard to explain. I mean, it's very confusing, but I don't know. It just had some good humor in it. That's all. That's all I have to say. You just get it. Just watch it. Order it from Amazon. Rent it. Buy it from Amazon, or however you can get it, because it's really hard to explain with words. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. And that's all the movies I had to show you, so I'll see you next time.